Secretary Bot? What's going on? Do you realize what time it is?
I am sorry, adventurers, but this could not wait. My son, he's missing.
Oh no, not little Sammy. He was so sweet.
I'm afraid so. I was late for work, so I dropped him off at his favorite place. But when I swung by to pick him up, he was gone.
Favorite place? That sounds important.
Yeah, where exactly are we talking about?
Where all the young kids around here love to hang out, of course. The greasy garage. Those boys just adore playing in those toxic fumes.
Right. We're on our way, Secretary Bot. Hold on to your butt, Guido. This is gonna be a bumpy one. Whoa! Ugh! Whew! Alright, Guido, we made it. This is apparently the last known spot of little Sammy.
They sure love killing people here.
Dude, I agree. Things like this happen all the time. Bots go crazy, bots malfunction, bots end up killing small children. Every single person that comes through that door today is a suspect. Stay vigilant, Guido. It's time for us to unravel this mystery. Okay, Guido, first things first, since we just magically appeared in a puff of smoke, I presume that everyone's gonna be super suspicious about us. What we should probably do is kind of get to know our fellow workers, because they're kind of just staring at me very awkwardly now. So we have Jobbot, of course, and we have his friend Sleazebot. Now, some people would say that these two are our very first suspects. So rest assured, guys, I will be keeping a very close eye on you. Now let's go ahead and welcome our very first patron in to the car mechanic here. Let's see exactly what we're going to be dealing with. Oh, this guy looks suspicious. Let's make sure we're defending ourselves with this oil. Get out my face! Oh, never mind. So Guido, here's the strategy that we're going to go for. We are going to fix up their car, make sure it's all spick and span, and then we're going to interrogate them. So dude, this is our very first suspect. That is Cowboy Bot. I believe he's related to Bandit Bot in some way, so already that's raising a lot of suspicions. The second part of my suspicions is, look at this car. This thing is completely wrecked. We've got rust building up everywhere, broken glass. Yeah, if there was ever a vehicle that was going to be used in some dastardly plot to murder a child, this would definitely be it. I am just going to check for clues. Now everything looks fine in here, spick and span. Let's check the back. Oh yeah, he doesn't have a boot. Everything, despite being very grimy, looks very safe. Do we have anything suspicious in the car door? It doesn't look like it. The AC is working. Anything in the glove box? What is this? It's okay. That's a hand. Cowboy Bots? Anything to say about this? No? Okay, fine. I'm gonna take this for evidence. That hand is very suspicious indeed. I'm genuinely curious to see exactly what's going on with that. Oh, look, I think it's this air filter. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's super grimy. But you know what, dude? A dirty car doesn't mean you've murdered a child. Let's go ahead and go for a nice, deep night sky blue. There we go. It's a bit lighter than I was expecting, and I always forget about that. Oh, let's go ahead and put this in here, close this down, and we should have any second now a perfect looking hood ornament. Oh my goodness me, you should be proud to have this on the front of your car. Now before I go ahead and complete your order there, Mr. Cowboy Bot, let me just go ahead and ask you a few questions. First things first, where exactly were you when little Sammy, the secretary's son, went missing?
I was where I always was, partner. On my ranch, tending to my horses.
Steve, what do we do? That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
No, Guido, you're right. That doesn't sound suspicious. Okay, well, what about that strange hand in your glove box?
Well, that was my glove. It's especially useful when one of my horses is constipated, and you've got to get right up in there.
Oh. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Alright, we got nothing from you today, Cowboy Bob, but because of all that trouble you caused me, all that suspicion you raised, I'm taking that hat. Now, I'm just gonna wait a few seconds for that to get to $10,000 just so I can get something out of it as well, and I'll go ahead and drop your car. There we go, let me go ahead and get your receipt, which will be a cool 10,000 big boys. Thank you very much, sir. Here's your receipt, and I guess I'll see you around. Maybe? Probably? No, he seems very mad at me. I guess we did just waste all of his time. Next we have this guy, a taxi bot who seems to have some very toxic fumes coming out of his car. Well, I will be talking to you in a second, Mr. Taxi Bot. You look very suspicious, if I may say so. Alright, so based on Sleazebot's recommendation, he wants us to kind of just stuff a banana in there. Now, the important thing to remember is that in the job simulator dimension, these bananas are seen as weapons. For example, BanditBot, whenever he robs a store or holds up a store or sticks up a person, he always makes sure that he carries one of these bananas because they're seen as, well, as guns here, Guido. So we should definitely keep our eyes out for these. They're lethal weapons, and whoever has one could be seen as a murderer.
Is it a wise idea to be holding one there?
Oh yeah, Guido, you're right. Okay, let's just go ahead and stuff that in there. Probably not the best idea. Oh dear. It looks like all of those toxic fumes are just pouring into the car. Definitely very suspicious. Let's go ahead and rotate this around, get ready to put this banana-smelling air freshener on there. It kind of smells of bullets, but this is going to be fine. I'm sure a murderer would enjoy having bullets there. Does this work? Oh, that definitely works. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the air freshener just to make sure that this is all kind of sorting itself out. We need some fresh air. And you know who else needed some fresh air? Little Sammy, when you locked him in here and suffocated him with toxic fumes. What did you use, eh? Nerve gas? Farts? They're equally as deadly. Taxi Bot, can you tell me exactly what you were doing when Sammy Bot went missing?
Just doing the job.
A likely story. Just doing your job, eh? Okay, we'll see about that. I will be needing to take this for evidence, of course. And I'll take that as well. And I'll take those too. Alright, Guido, we have a big stack of evidence kind of piling up here. It's gonna hit the ceiling soon. Here is your receipt for $5,000. I kind of reset everything I was doing, but here, take this and get out of my sight. We are no closer to knowing exactly who murdered or kidnapped, I don't know which one yet, who committed the crime of making SammyBot disappear, but I feel like we're getting closer and closer. Okay, Guido, so this car doesn't look very suspicious at all. In fact, it looks relatively normal. Definitely the most normal looking car we've seen so far, and oh my gosh, it has no tires. Here's my theory, okay? Because this person ran over little Sammy in their car, that means all the tires have broken and gone flat. What do you think?
Sounds possible.
I think so too, dude. I think we're getting closer and closer. Alright, let's go ahead and let's go to tires. Let's make sure we're fitting them out with some brand new ones. We're gonna use these stupid looking burger ones because you are a joke. Actually, dude, I'm the idiot. These are donuts, not burgers. Okay, whatever. You know what will make them look even more of an idiot if we give them 4 different tires? Everyone's going to be looking at them, bringing more attention to them, making sure they are outed as a murderer. I'll also go ahead and throw in a spare tire as well. You can have one of these ones, which looks like it's kind of been sewn together. Now, before we go ahead and we lift your bonnet, see what's going on under there, I want to make sure there's nothing in your glove box. Let it be gloves or heads or blood or murder weapons or... Come on, open up. Oh, it's another glove. I'll add that to the pile and let's see what the issue is. Oh my goodness me. Look, Guido, something definitely has gone on with this car. I mean, the broken tires, the overheating, this thing has definitely been through the wars. And of course, the first thing you want to do when encountered with an issue such as overheating is you want to pour gasoline into it. Yeah, we just pour that everywhere. There we go. Whoa, what's this? Is this a drink? There's nothing in there. Okay, probably shouldn't accept this from a murderer, but I'll give you some fluid. Let's give you some antifreeze. There we go. Delicious, slushy antifreeze. You want some hot sauce in there as well? It makes for a great mixture. Now, before I give you this, I just want to ask you a few questions. First of all, can I have those glasses? Thank you very much. Second of all, little Sammy. Do you know him?
Not personally, but I did hear some strange noises coming from this garage. If you want to find the boy, your best bet would be to come back tonight.
Now that is something I was not expecting. Someone actually helping us? Okay, I will come back in the evening. Thank you so much for your evidence. Here, take this disgusting slushie and get it out of here. Ugh. If we do manage to find little Sammy, whether he be dead or alive, I want you to know that without your heroic act of giving me evidence, this would not have happened. And any second now, we should have this price right about where I want it. There we go. Okay, perfect. Here's the receipt. And, yeah, see you soon. Guido, I just want to see this person drive away with all these tires. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's actually working. Look at that. Okay, so we've got a plan. We should come back here at night. Apparently, that's when little Sammy was last seen. Maybe, if we come back here when the clock strikes midnight, we might see exactly where he's gone. Alright, Guido, here we are. The Drifty Lube Garage at night. This place is even creepier at nighttime. Hey Tempbot, how you doing? Still with the coffee? Nice. Looking healthy. Now of course dude, the best thing about being here at midnight is that none of the bots can actually fire us for exploring this place. Normally, if I leave this spot, I get fired straight away.
So Tempbot can't fire you?
Nah, Tempbot is just a supervisor. I mean, could you imagine putting this robot in control of a business? Terrible idea. It looks like all of the security cameras are offline and nobody is here. Definitely a strange scenario. I mean, why exactly would those bots turn off the security cameras? Unless they were doing crimes, of course. Oh, look at this, Guido. Money. It looks like these safes have been, like, broken into. Someone has clearly wanted to get money fast. Perhaps to purchase a weapon? Aside from that, though, I don't really see anything too Wait a second. Dude, that's a banana.
Yeah?
Well, do you remember what I said? Bananas in the job simulator dimension are very lethal weapons indeed. Sleazebot says it's only illegal if you get caught. Do you think that Sleazebot murdered Timmy? Now, he could be working with someone. That could be why he stole all of that money. Maybe he paid off an assassin? The killer could still be out there. Unfortunately, we don't have any hard evidence, but we cannot give up our search there. The killer is still on the loose, and it's our job to find them.